All right, so we made it to More Expo and we've got the bus situated. We've got everything unloaded off the trailers and we're parking the other trailer just to get it out of the way. But now we got to go figure out where everything's going, get everything loaded into the show, and because yeah, we're taking up a little bit of space.
Hey everyone, Scott here with Adventure Further.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are at More Expo 2024 and we are going to give you one heck of a walk around. Our Jeeps are right at the front door, so stay tuned.
All right, so we are here in the Tyri booth and we have hardcore rock crawler Rocky in the booth this year. It's good to see you again, Cole.
Nice to see you, Ashley.
Awesome. So we upgraded all of our lights to Tyrie lighting, and let me tell you, it is a night and day difference at night with this thing. So I'm gonna take it over to Cole and he can give us the scoop on all of it.
Yeah, so Tyrie has been around for over 30 years doing hardcore heavy machinery, so we're in the toughest environments getting stuff done in the mining and the logging industry. The reason that Ashley and Scott found us, other than being fellow Wisconsinites, is as you can tell, they're hardcore wheelers. You know, hardcore wheelers can't be relying on, you know, equipment that's not up to par with their vehicles. You know, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Exactly. So we found them and they jumped on board, and I mean, they've been supporting our product and giving it a good test. One of the things they have been testing out for us is this new V48 light bar we have. So we came out with the V12, which is a single 12-inch light bar. Now we made it linkable. As you guys will know from Scott's videos, he beats the crap out of this thing. We've had this thing in Moab, we've had this thing going around the trails for a while, and it's still, I mean, you can put the kids up there and they can sit and watch you guys. Yep. So we're pretty happy about that. It hasn't even released yet. We're showing here at More Expo. It'll be on the website by next week, but people are already asking us how much, when they can get it, and everything like that. So thanks Adventure Further for showing that off. I did the math earlier while sitting at the booth. You guys got 44,000 something lumens on the front of this thing. It's absolutely incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we were out in Moab the other week and I saw you guys coming around the corner and we were like, hey guys, come around the corner. And we are coming. It looked like they were coming, you know, from around the corner. It was miles away. It's insane output. But no, we love working with the Adventure Further guys. We love, and gals, and we'll support them, you know, till the moon.
It's awesome, and we love to support products that actually hold up to what they say they do, and these guys actually hold up, and we test it to the limit. So it's awesome. It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you guys.
Awesome.
Alright, so well, we're here in the Rockslide engineering booth and we're here with Ryan. Good to actually meet you, the first time we met. But we use their products on a bunch of our Jeeps and literally have tested them to the max, as Ryan can even contest. He's seen the one in the booth over here. But they got a lot of new products. We want you guys to check it out. So give us a walk around, Ryan.
Sure. This JT is Zany. We do everything from front to rear on for Rockslide. So we have our front bumper here. It's our shorty bumper with our bull bar. I know I have a little sign on here. It doesn't make it the easiest to see. But kind of moving down our Gladiator, we have our light pods, and then we do also have our optional 50-inch light bar that goes as well. Has the nice honeycomb pattern to it. Signature sliders, obviously.
This is what you guys are known for.
So this is what they try to destroy all the time. But brand new to this year is we have our soft close, so it's a little nicer, a little smoother. This doesn't see the same trails that you normally see on this channel, but we did just add our new seat delete. It's all MOLLE pattern. You don't lose any of your lower storage underneath that bottom. Actually, if you want to flip it up for there, yeah, just flip that up. You can see all my lubricants and zip ties.
Yeah.
I like that. That's really slick.
That's awesome.
Nice flat space.
Yeah, so we introduced that at SEMA this year, but alongside that, we introduced our new overlanding rack. Cool thing about our rack, we have a flip-up side version. This will hold up to 80 pounds. We have a fixed side version.
Okay.
We have all of our Milwaukee pack out panels for you Milwaukee fans, but you can run a tonneau cover with ours.
Wow,
And you also don't have to run cross members if you don't want to. I have a 10 on this one, but if you want to put a dirt bike up here and secure it, fifth tire carrier, something like that, you can run all that here. Downriggers are optional. These are not structural, so everything runs in the bedside. So if you look on the inside of here, you'll see that we actually connect in, and then the tonneau cover goes right over top of the rack.
What is this used for then? What?
We use that for storage. So if you want to run our small cargo boxes, like a drying box,
Okay.
if you'd like to put some extra fuel on there,
So
we have Rotopacks panels. Or if you want to put another first aid kit on there or something like that,
That's
based
sharp.
on your wheeling, I would imagine you might want a few of these around the vehicle. Rear bumper, this is our full. We also have a shorty version of this, so if you want something a little more clearance. And then everybody who's got a Gladiator should have a hitch slider. That 7-way plug is like $300, so that will cost you much less to not rip that off.
Yeah, unless you pull what we do and you just cut 18 inches off the rear of the frame and bob the bed. But if for those people that don't want to go that extra step like we did, right here, that's it. You definitely need it for the Gladiator. And then you said you got a step over here. This is something really
This
neat.
is our new guy. This is the R step. So for you guys that need to get into bed access or up to a 10, we have this available with a skid plate as well. So when we first introduced this guy, we took it to Moab and destroyed it. So we immediately built a big skid plate for underneath it. So it's optional. If you do some rock crawling, it's super easy to deploy. Gives you a 9-inch step. You can get on the tailgate, get your tank, get all your stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Ryan, for the walk around. And that you guys got some awesome products. Where do they find you?
RockSlideEngineering.com.
All right. Check it out, guys. Check out their products. They got great stuff, great quality, and great customer service.
So we're over here at the Midland booth. I'm Ashley.
I'm Kaylee.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Want to share a little bit about what you guys do?
Yeah, so Midland is a leader in two-way radio, weather, emergency, and business radios.
Okay.
So we're here at Moore Expo talking to everyone about the use of two-way radios for communication out on the trails or just outdoors in general.
Okay.
So we have several different options. So we have anything that ranges from like a simple walkie-talkie that you can pass around at the campground, or you can just use an in and out of vehicle for spottings or recoveries.
Yep.
And then we're talking to people about some of our higher powered radios.
Okay.
So we have our micro mobiles. Those are our GMRS two-way radios.
Perfect.
Those are kind of taking over CB because they have more power and they're a lot clearer.
Yep.
So we're really encouraging people to switch to GMRS, and we have several different options ranging from 15 watts of power, which is really good for those, beginners, and it's really plug and play, so they can easily just install it in their vehicle with it under 10 minutes actually.
That's awesome.
And then we have our higher powered radios up to 50 watts of power, so that's the most power allowed by law. So that allows you to kind of stretch the distance between vehicles even further and really just bring clear, crisp communication to the trails.
That's awesome, because that's one thing we've noticed is it's some of those radios, it's super staticky, and you're catching other people from other trails and everything, and it's like, who is that talking? So this I'm super excited to use, and we have little girls and that they can talk together and not be on our main channel, but yet we can all still be together and talk on the radios and it be that crystal clear.
Yes, and we also have several different antenna options here, right?
Yeah.
So we have our basic, our low profile ghost antenna that you see all over the place, and then our whip antenna as well. But we also have our new bull bar antennas. Those came out late last summer.
Yeah.
Those kind of have that really unique, rugged Australian look to them.
Okay.
So we have several different options for that. So we're just out here talking to people about how two-way radios can bring safety and connection to the trails.
That's perfect. So where can everybody find you?
We're at midlandusa.com on our website, and then Midland USA on all of our social channels: Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok,
Perfect.
LinkedIn. Yeah,
Perfect.
everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it was good meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you so much. Check them out.
All right, we are in the 03 Outdoors booth here, and this is Dan. Good to meet you, Dan.
Nice to meet you.
So Catawba Overland brought us to them because they have one heck of a product that at the first I was skeptical on, wondering why I would need an ozonator camping, but after talking to them, and he'll explain a little bit more on what he's got going on, why I think almost every overlander off-roader needs your product.
Yep.
What do we got?
Well, you know, I was shocked too. Big tough guy like you. Why do you need ozone and clean it? Well, my understanding is you don't like campfire smoke to be on you when you go to bed at night,
Yes.
or on you the next day as you put on those clothes.
Yes,
right?
hit that one on the head.
So we have developed a system over the last 10 years of killing the stinky smells of hockey, football, soccer, firemen, all that. In the last couple of years, we started Overland, and the easiest thing to do is you're sitting around a campfire, you get all that stuff on your clothes, your jackets.
Yes.
You just take
Thinking
it,
about it makes me sick.
yeah, put it in a bag, turn this on, this is inside the bag, zip it up. 30 minutes, your clothes are completely clean.
And I mean, like, no fire smell.
No smell at all. We use a NASA-based ozone system, which has been around forever. Like I said, we've been using 10 years on other stuff, and it just makes it clean. So as soon as you open that back up, it becomes oxygen. It's natural, it's safe, and totally cleans all the bacteria that causes the smell.
Unreal. And so that big, you take that device, you can buy that as one package, right?
Yep.
And you put that one thing in that bag in 30 minutes. You're telling me it's straight up scent free.
And everything from stinky shoes to smoky clothes to whatever,
Well,
workout gear, all.
I was just gonna say, and you even said that for this product, it goes beyond what we're actually talking about.
Yeah.
If you have football gear, baseball gear, workout gear, all that stuff, you said you can use it for the same thing.
Yep.
And it can go back to scent free. So for those people, you know, we're in sports at home too, where your shoes stink. You said you can even put your shoes in this bag and they'll come out scent free in 30 minutes.
And I think you mentioned that sometimes you ride ATVs and UTVs, just helmets. Can't clean that stuff, but you're in them, it's sweaty. You can throw that in the bag, start it, clean that too.
So it's like endless uses.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. What different sizes? Can you give us a brief run
Yeah,
through?
so this is a unit that can kind of do it all, from putting it in your own tote or your own bag to clean the gear, to covering up to 800 square foot inside an RV, motorhome, you know, your tent. We've had pop-up tents come to us and they closed them when they were raining.
Yes.
And it's an awful smell.
It's a big overland
Yeah.
thing.
So we just put this in there, hit it 30 minutes or an hour, seal it up, it's all clean. Fresh smelling again.
That is amazing. And then what other ones you got here? You got a couple other ones?
Yeah, a couple smaller ones. So this is small, kind of bathroom, kitchen, dog area, and then this is for your car.
Nice.
Kids in back, dogs, food,
Spilled
whatever.
milk or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now you get rid of that smell. All right, and then where do they find these products online?
So 03 Outdoors, you can go and get them there. It's kind of the simple, easy answer for cleaning up your gear.
Awesome. You guys got to give that a check out. We're going to be getting some today, and we'll report back because we definitely think this is something we need. So check them out.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. All right, everyone, we are actually here with our GT Gladiator that we take off-road rock crawling pretty hard. But we're here with John with Dash Poncho, and he's going to give us a brief demonstration on how this is going to work for us when we run topless out on the trails out west. And he said he's got an awesome solution if you don't have an actual roof on, a soft top or whatever, to protect all of your dash components so that you don't have large expenses. So thank you, John. It was great meeting you.
Yeah, you
and
too.
it definitely excited to see how this works. So let's check it out.
Let me point out one thing real quick. You know,
Shoot.
I'm going to give you our motto, right? Because everybody buys a Jeep for a reason. That's to go topless, right? And here's what we want. Go topless, no regrets. Moldy or whatnot, it's breathable. Now the D-rings that are on the straps, this is what you're going to pull the headrest on the passenger side. You'll set it in there and on the D-ring, so that way from the driver's side, this will be over here, you'll reach over and grab, and we'll go ahead and get that on the seat right now. Out of the bag. So the design is very basic, but the center. Along the top. You just go all the way. Okay, now, when your suction cups are set. Now, if you had your T-tops off, there's bungee cords here on the corner. Now, what these bungee cords are for, with your T-tops off, your drop pin here for your freedom panel, all you do is you loop this over, you stick it in that pin, okay? And once you push your visors down, even if your suction cups don't work, the visors will hold this up. So no matter the situation, there's backup on top of backup for the dash poncho. And when you go stick this in and push it forward, like I said, we'll just do a quick, if the suction cups weren't sticking and you had this up here, your visor's on, you push that up, it pushes this underneath the window frame. The whole goal is to get this up. Point of fact, visors down keeps the water from going forward. If your visors are up, even if you don't have a dash poncho, flip your visor down. This is just a good PSA. So when your visors are up and it rains, it catches the water and runs the water straight to the dash, okay? Flip your visor down. Even if you don't have a dash poncho, you'll minimize 50% of the water going in your dash. This side. So this bungee cord right here, if you got your doors on, all you do is you flip this onto the mirror, and when you close the door, it pulls it tight. You take this bungee on the bottom, flip it on the bottom of the dash.
Jeez, that's slick.
Wow.
Where's all the water gonna go? This isn't just for rain. The sun is a deadly killer for LCD screens. So this product is designed to be up and down multiple times a day. So don't be afraid to make use of it. And again, when you go to stow it, I call it the 3-fold roll. You just fold it over 3 times, roll it back up, put it back in your bag. And if it's a little wet, it'll be okay. It's got fishnet ends on there to let the air dry it out.
It's a 30-second rain, so.
Yeah, so definitely check out dashponcho.com.
Okay, check them
available
out.
there. Yeah.
Thank you, John, for showing us the dash poncho. So check them out, guys. Go online, order yours today, and he'll get you one.
There you go.
Thanks. All right, we are in the XGrid Campers booth, and this is Jeremy. Good to meet you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Scott.
We are here because this is an option coming from a family of 4, which we do a lot of off-grid traveling. This is a model that we really want to hear more about because he said this thing sleeps up to 7.
Up to 7, yeah.
And the weight is what again? It's like...
It's about 30, it's between 3,500 pounds depending on how you option it.
That is impressive. So like, can you give us a quick rundown on what you all got here? How do you have that much sleeping capacity?
Yeah. So first of all, the Teton X is manufactured in Utah, so it's made in America. It has a square cabin that provides for just a lot of configuration changes. You've got different configurations in your bedding, bunk options. You can sleep a bunk on the front. But it's also set up for power. It's set up with 270 amp hours of lithium. You got 490 watts of solar on the roof.
490. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
So you got DC to DC charging on the tongue. So pretty much anywhere you go, you got power. You can set up. It's designed for off-grid. Designed for families. This thing has they call it their Nomad proprietary air ride suspension. So it does have airbags in the suspension. That is standard now.
Wow.
So
okay.
the base model comes with the airbag suspension.
And this thing is one of those options. It's like a 4-season camper almost, where you have heat.
You've got heat.
Because we do a lot of winter camping.
Heat, hot water, refrigerator. When the slide here on the front closes up, you even have access to the refrigerator from inside the cabin.
Wow. All right. Well, that is one really great thing. I mean, I know you guys have a whole bunch of different models and campers. We'll kind of do a quick run through of those for you guys and just get some pictures. But where do people find you if they need it?
Yeah, we're XGrid Campers. You can find us at xgridcampers.com, but we're physically located in both Las Vegas and Knoxville, Tennessee.
Awesome. Thanks,
Scott.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Overland booth, and we want to show off their product. This is Dan. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And so they have a really cool modular rack where most racks you can't actually access the bed. So we find this very interesting and very usable to turn the bed in. So do you want to give us kind of a walkthrough on what you got here?
Absolutely. So on this side here, it looks just like a normal static rack, but actually it's got an access gate on it, which is super awesome. So that lets you get into the bed. So I also have a retractable tonneau cover that rolls all the way up. That way I can get stuff from inside of the bed and just pull it out and use it for whatever I need to. But at the same time, right inside here, there's a brake system with a pull-out so I can get right to my recovery boards.
And these are definitely hard. Like I've actually mounted them to the roof just like you did, but I have to climb up inside there and unbolt them. Oh my gosh, it's a pain. So that is awesome.
So now I have pretty easy access to all the screw knobs to get those off. So that's pretty cool. And then right next to it, we have another slide out. This is just a prototype right now, but it's something that we're working on, and it's going to be a great solution for people that have what I call like dead space right here in between the bed and the start of the rack. So it's just another pull-out system, and I have like a Rotopack style gas like jerry can mounted back here, and it just makes it really convenient, and now I can actually put something back there.
And it just slides in and out, and then is there something to tighten it so it doesn't?
Right on the inside is kind of a hand brake, so it's kind of a ratcheting handle, and when you turn it, it just puts a lot of friction on there and you can't pull it out, and that works the same on both systems. So these won't go anywhere.
And so do you have to buy it, like do you have to buy the whole rack as one complete setup like this, or can you change stuff up?
That's the beauty of this. If you just wanted to start with a rack, just the extrusion rails, you could do that. Maybe you're just trying to save some money, something like that. You could just buy that, and then you could add the molly plates later. You could add an access gate at a later time, do a pull out after that, whatever you want, whatever you need at the time.
Cool, awesome. And where do you go to find this stuff?
Xtrusion Overland's website, so.
Cool, check them out guys and get yours here. So, all right, we are in the new Holland Overland booth, and we are here with Jeremy.
Good morning.
Good to meet you, sir. We want to do a walk around of this rig because we have the potential to do our Ford Raptor that we've had for a couple of years, and it's just kind of getting dull. So I want to switch it up. This is something that I've been eyeing up for a while, and you just came up with this. This is the first time you're showing it off?
This is our very first one. We're showing it off, first showing everything. It's a full train canopy. We take off the bed. It's 100% aluminum, so it's a pretty lightweight setup overall. We can pretty much run any rooftop tent that you want, any awning that you want, but it gives you the capability for almost unlimited storage in this system.
Nice. Heck yeah. And so one of the neat features that before this I did a walk around looking at it is they actually have, wow, losing my voice, in the headache rack, they have actually storage.
We do. So we've got 200 amp hours of lithium battery. We've got a 13-gallon fuel tank. We have a 4-foot empty space that we can fit fly rods and fishing gear or any weird long objects that you want. So big storage space in the headache rack.
That is a neat feature. And then back here, one of the other cool things that I've seen, I mean, you guys obviously have the same storage trays that some of the other models do.
Absolutely.
But you kind of did one step further, and you showed me here heat for your rooftop tent.
Absolutely. We got a Propex heater for the rooftop tent, and that ties into all the propane in the back. And then we're doing something new where we have our kitchen in the rear door. And we've got our kitchen, so this will have a dual burner Dometic, stainless sink. This is going to tie into all of our water fittings and propane fittings right here. And this whole system will be able to slide in and out, so you have clean, quick access.
That is awesome.
And
to your kitchen.
To your kitchen. And whether you're running the canopy or not, if you're in flatbed mode, you still have your whole kitchen with you.
That is really neat. And like recovery gear, a lot of people say we need this for recovery gear, but you have the side boxes.
Oh yeah.
So you don't really need it. And having this here, which is a lower height than the actual tray bed,
absolutely,
you don't have to have the drop-down tray. So that's one thing that I really liked. And then walking around the other side, what do you got for refrigerator?
This is the brand new Dometic NRX refrigerator. This is an 80-liter fridge. Comparably to their drop-down fridges that they have, the top-side fridges, this fridge only weighs 30 pounds.
12 volt or 120? Do you have to have an inverter?
Nope,
oh, it's 12
volt.
Awesome, that is really cool.
Yeah, only draws about an amp to run. It's amazing.
Weight of the tray bed about?
we're about 300 pounds over stock weight of your bed.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Awesome.
super
Well,
light.
cool. We're interested to talk further.
I'm excited.
Thank you,
man.
Jeremy. Appreciate the walk around.
Thank you.
So check it out at New Holland Overland.
Yep, at New Holland Overland at any of our social media.
Awesome. Check them out, guys.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. My families and all my staff, thank you guys. So Eric with Roller Cam is the reason that we're all in here tonight. He's the reason that we were able to support NICMIC in the way that we do.
But yeah, we'd like to thank Chris. Thank you so much for inviting us. And we'd like to thank your group, right? This is an awesome opportunity. We love when people partner with great charities, and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is such an awesome opportunity to be part of. So thank you guys so much.
How amazing. We knew, true partner, when we got in it. Guys, Roller Cam is here to partner with you. The plan was, what good can we do? But helping children was always at the top of the list. So we made contact with our friends out in Washington. We have missing children, so many cases all over the United States. It's word of mouth, it's social media, it's everything that we do. We travel. You can scan this code and you can find open cases within a 50-mile radius. That gets them to the website. It gets them looking at it. If we all have the sticker on our rig, and we all go out and we all talk about it, we are going to do good. So without further ado, I would like to bring my friends up from NICMIC.
My name is Andy Komasinski. I am an outreach manager with the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. And we have now been an organization for over 40 years. We have over 400 employees. And like I said, we are nationwide. We are the nation's clearinghouse for everything related to missing and exploited children.
But I do want to take the opportunity to thank you. I'm Ed Suk. I'm the executive director with our New York office based up in Rochester, New York. I'm also in charge of all individual giving across the entire organization, across the entire United States. And that's awesome. And I know you've just begun, and we are so appreciative. Please know that that money is going to the depths of our cause. As Chris said, 91 cents of every dollar goes to those services there. And we want to thank you so much for being part of the cause, part of the mission, and helping us to make our kids safer, really one child at a time. Thank you.
That's a wrap, guys. More 2024 is officially come to an end. We are so glad that we were able to come here and to be actually in the show. This year was absolutely amazing. We actually got Rocky into Tyrie Lighting. Thank you, Tyrie Lighting, for bringing us out to the show as well and being a great part of it. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe for more content. We are going to constantly be putting out all of this content as we're...
I promise I'm working on the Alaska stuff. It's going to be coming soon.
So, thanks, guys.